Well, hello, hello. I'm Mia. This is Crazy May Stash. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm running a couple of minutes late. We are, hold on one sec. Um, Having the dog has been a lot. So just want you to hold on one sec. Oh my goodness. My brain is fried. I haven't slept. All right, here we go. Hi, my name's Mia. This is Crazy May Stash, and my mother was Crazy Maisie. I inherited all my things that I'm selling, but I took care of a lot of people in my family, large Sicilian family, who I inherited their things as well. This is my journey about trying to figure out how to find new homes, loving homes for all the things beautiful things that I've inherited. It slipped right on like butter. Oh, you're in Massachusetts? How are ya? So, hello. Thanks so much for joining me. My name is Mia. This is Crazy May's Stash. Crazy Maisie was my mom, if you don't know. She was a hoarder and one of 11 Sicilian hoarders, and I inherited a whole bunch of stuff. At the moment, I have 5. I'm almost down to 4 storage units. And the next week, we should be down to 4. 2, there's 3 in Quincy right now and 2 here where I live. So there's always something to go through, always. But the reason why I'm late is because I have a new puppy and I just needed to get her settled. And I haven't eaten. I've been up half the night because she wouldn't go in the crate, blah, blah, blah. Oh, my goodness. So I have like half a sandwich staring at me right now. Hi, little Debbie. What's going on? Oh, your company left. Okay. For Melinda at 1 community auction. Do you have that link? I don't know who that Melinda is. I'm not sure who that is. Hi, Susie. Hope all is well with you and your husband. So the dog, it's going well, but we have the doctors tomorrow to get her shots. I got my first shot yesterday. I cried. I'm just going to tell you right now, I cried. Anyway. Yeah. So today I don't have, I haven't done the billing yet. So if you're expecting an invoice, I haven't done it yet. I have a bunch of stuff that is not jewelry. It's bar stuff. And I came across my mom's things. I don't have a wrench. It's Melinda's Flout Sweet Zone. Susie. Oh, Susie. I am so sorry. Dana Faba has some fantastic stuff, though. I have a friend, my friend Chris. They told us she had stage 4, and it's been a few years, and she's doing really, really well with her treatment. So, you know, and they have so many things now that are so helpful. Lighting a candle right now for your hubby and it's a guardian angel one. We can all use a guardian angel, right? It's hard. It's difficult. I've had cancer 4 times. 4 times. And to tell my significant other that I had cancer was like, it was horrible. I felt like I felt like I let my family down. I know that that sounds crazy, but if you've had cancer, ask anybody that's had cancer. When you look at me, I'm crying. Um, it's like you feel like, and I know it's not our fault that we get cancer. I mean, sometimes it is, but sometimes it isn't. And the worst part of it is telling your loved ones that you have it, because that face that they make is so. I hate it. I hated it. So I've had it 4 times: 2 kidney cancers, ovarian cancer, the carcinoma. Um, you know, we've got that early. Everything, thank God, was caught in a timely fashion because I am constantly being monitored because I have so many health issues. So I'm grateful for that. But there are so many really good things happening. But it's a lot. We were in the process of getting a PET scan, MRI, then lining up oncologist. There you go. Sorry, Susie, we're here for you and hubby. Um, I think you have my phone number if you ever want to talk, because it's a lot. Okay, cool. The DNA study, that's great. They have, and yes, so I know with my sister-in-law, they developed something for her specific body to fight the cancer off. So I had appendix cancer, but have been clean for 2 years. Oh yes, I remember. I remember you went in, I believe, a couple of years ago. Um, yeah. So everybody, we're sending prayers. We are sending prayers, but yes, it's hard to hear that, and it's hard to hear it from your loved one, but take it from someone on the other end, that it's that face of, like, you really let them down. And I know, like, I had no control over the cancers that I got. Mine, my kidney cancers are genetic, and I have to keep getting monitored because I'm going to probably keep getting cancer. And it's just, I try to just stay ahead of it. But having to go back and say to my husband or my kids, oh, hurts. And I'm not afraid for me. I'm like, my family. So a lot of people, they start to avoid the subject or they don't talk about it, but sometimes you just got to talk about it. It's the elephant in the room, you know what I mean? So, Susie, I believe you have my number though. I'll send it to you if you want to talk. Hey, Be Crazy, how are you? I had a melanoma removed a year ago. I remember. I remember. Yeah, we got you. We're this is a good circle. We've got a great circle of friends here that I want to get one of those pins like Tanya has, the circle of friends. I love that. But yeah, we have a great circle of friends here and support. So, and a safe place. My daughter was 14 when I had cancer. Yeah, my boys were little. My boys were little from my first one. So, in fact, when we would go up to Dana Farber, they're like, "Are we going to go to the fun place?" And that was Dana Farber, and because they had a whole like area, like so for the kids to play and all kinds of cool stuff, and they had a whole like counter full of area full of snacks and hot chocolate and sodas and not sodas, but like juice boxes and hey, Dana Mason. Dana, did you finish your last chemo treatment? Or is that next week? But yeah, that's where my kids loved to go. I'm like, yeah, we're going to the fun place. It's fun for you, but not for mom. But yeah, they have Dana Farber is amazing. It's amazing. And Dana Mason's here. As we're talking about Dana Farber. Dana, Susie's husband didn't get good news. And so we're all there for her too. It is very scary for the unknown. It's scary. I mean, I started a thing on. I'm like, well, my son needs to know where he's from, and I started the ancestry.com thing, and for our family. You did one last Wednesday and one more in September. Yes, one more. I got a shot yesterday and I cried. I got my first. I know we're so broken. We are so broken here. But you know what? Get the duct tape out because we're not going anywhere. That's what I tell my husband. I'm like, and when I go to the doctor's office, they're like, "So how are you feeling?" I said, "Well, the duct tape's not working anymore, so I had to come in and see you." They think it's funny. I think it's funny. You have to laugh because if not, you end up crying like this, and you get that ugly cry face. All right. Whew. It is scary. But yeah, this is a safe place to talk about stuff like that. We are here for you. Yes, great news, Dana. And I'm so sorry, Susie, but prayers and love and friendship. And I just love you guys really so much. So I'm a little off today because I had my first Ozempic shot for psoriatic arthritis yesterday. I talk about being like a little kid, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Yeah. But I have to do 4 shots, and then it'll be for 4 weeks, once a week, and then after that, it's once a month. So, because the arthritis is getting really bad, so they've been trying to get me on it for 5 years. Anyway, I highly recommend clinical trials. That is what I'm participating in. Have had awesome doctors and nurses, very loving team. I know we should, you guys are awesome. We should do we could do, if you guys wanted to talk face to face, there's a way that I could set up like a Zoom meeting, and then we could all kind of hang out, actually talk face to face. If you guys ever wanted to do that, we could set that up. That would be fun. I never thought about doing that until just now, but it's kind of, I'd like to do that. I would really like to do that. You don't have to put your camera on. But I don't know if you've ever been in a Zoom meeting like during the pandemic when they had everybody on the screen. But we should do that. If you guys, if that's something that you'd be interested in doing, just hanging out and shooting the shit and um, getting some things off your chest that you don't want everybody in the world to hear, we could do a private one. That would be fun. Let me know in the chat if you're watching back later. Let me know. Yes, we do. We do have jewelry here. I have not done the billing for Monday because of the dog and appointments, and she's doing fantastic, and I'm exhausted because Monday night when we had our show, um, I finally got the whole lowdown of what happened. And Susie and Dana, if you guys want me to give you each other's emails, just let me know when I reach out and I'll do that. And immunotherapy. I think that's what my sister-in-law. That's what they were doing with her, and my friend. They're just waiting for tests to come back. Yep. They don't want to operate as he had cardiac arrest. Oh. Okay. You've been in Zoom meetings all morning, camera off because I didn't fix my hair. I was running late because I needed to take a shower. Because I had to mop everything. I couldn't get her in the pin last night in the crate. A coffee. Yeah, I think it would be fun. You want? Okay, I'll share your email after this. I'm writing my note. Send Susie Dana's email. Plus, my dad had lung cancer, and I understand that side as well. Oh, yeah. My aunt had it. She never smoked a day in her life, and then my sister-in-law, who smoked right up until she died, she had lung cancer, but she didn't want to go for treatment. She didn't want chemo. She said she didn't want to lose her hair, so she didn't take that particular treatment, which would have extended her life, but she decided that she wanted to live the way she wanted to live. So, but I have a girlfriend right now who was that was told had stage 4 cancer, and she's doing really, really, really well. She's in remission. She's doing really well. In fact, I hope to see her in the next week or two. Her husband and my husband and a few other the guys, they play cards together, and all the girls will go out or whatever. But we're trying to get them to come up here so the girls and I can hang by the pool, and the guys can play cards in the house. Okay, so I'll share Susie and Dana with each other, definitely. I'll do that right after the live. Got you. I got you. That's my note. I made a note. Okay. So I found this little knee hugger at the end of I showed you this on Monday. It's a brass finial part, but this is plastic. Or rubber. It's like a rubbery, hard rubber. Still has the little tag on it. I'm gonna have this for sale next Monday. Finial. That'll be number one. Let me get some bags. It's a quality of life. Correct. Right. That's exactly, quality of life is absolutely right. That's exactly what she said. That she went and lived in the Dominican Republic for like a year and a half. She'd come back she was doing some treatments in the beginning that had nothing to do with her hair falling out. I don't know what the medications were, but her hair, she could sit on her hair. That was her pride and joy. She was not losing it, so she would not do any kind of therapy that had to do with that. And yeah, my husband and I were with her when she passed. But she went the way she wanted to go. So my girlfriend, who's in remission right now from stage 4 lung cancer, her hair's just starting to grow back. And I was trying to help her with her hair. And I have coarse curly, well, it's actually fine curly hair. But when you have chemo, you have this chemo hair that comes in, and it's like this brittle hair, and it literally does nothing. And we were laughing, and I was trying to play with her hair. It was, you gotta make fun of stuff, and have fun with it. She's like, yeah, do whatever you can do with it. Your cancer category 2, stage 4. So if mine comes back 0.0, I'll definitely let y'all know. Yeah, I'm being monitored for kidney cancer. They monitor my remaining ovary for ovarian cancer, which I had, and lymphoma. I have the markers for lymphoma. So yeah, it's a barrel of fun. It's a trifecta. All right. So I grabbed, what I grabbed today was, or last night, I'm trying to clean out my dining room because I have a huge cage coming today for her crate. It's 54 inches. The one that she's in, she stands taller than it. It's 25 inches from the floor, and that's the top of her shoulder is 25 inches. So yeah, it's not doing anything anymore. So I got the largest crate that they carry at Chewy. Let me just tell you, those people are amazing. Okay, so the stuff that I grabbed is bar stuff. The bar. Now, my mom, I have my mom's bar that she got for her wedding present from my Uncle Phil. And it's two stools and this little bar, it's always been around. When we moved here, there was so much liquor behind there. There had to be like 3 inches of dust on all the liquor behind there. And I literally have like three milk crates full of booze that has to be poured out and the bottles gotten rid of, because that's how old the liquor is. How is it that liquor goes bad? That's a long time. That's how much we drink. Back in the day, my husband and I, like, I'd get out of work, I'd be like, 4 beers, 4 shots. I would die right now if I had 4 beers and 4 shots. Excuse me. Most chemo now, you don't lose much hair. Yours then. Yeah. Priscilla said, I had straight hair after treatment. Now I have waves, curly hair. Yeah. See? We should have a group. All right. So the bar stuff, this is from my mom's bar. And my mom had sticky fingers, we'll say. So if she was at a bar and she liked something, I think she just took it. I swear to God, my mom had sticky fingers. I'm just telling the truth. But let's go down scope and look at some of this really, really cool stuff. Susie, yeah. I had a bottle of Galliano that I had since before it was in my bar. I've been with my husband 30 years. I've had it 30 years. I smelt it. It's nasty. A couple of bottles of wine that the cork just disintegrated into the bottle. Hi, Lenore. I didn't think so either, but some of these were open and they have gone bad. And I ran bars for years. I was a bar manager for years, bartender, bar manager for years. I never thought alcohol went bad. And it's not like whiskey and brandy, like those. I'm talking. It's just. I'll take a picture of all the ones that went bad. But yeah, vermouths that just they smell rank. Susie, yeah, it does. It does. If it's open and yes, the ones with sugar will. Yeah. So I have like a whole bunch, at least three, I think, milk crates filled with bottles of booze that need to go. Anywho, I mean, it always looked really cool to have all that booze back there. And every time somebody passed away, if they had booze at the house, I'm like, yeah, I'll take it. Never drank it. I make a mean margarita. Ask my friends. Let's go down scope. So let me see. Let's turn the light on. There's some really cool stuff in here. Ooh, sharp things, nice things. Let me before I dive in here, let me take a bite of my morning sandwich. You had 8 cases of vodka unopened. The border house said to pour it out. Oh yeah. You drank it all? Hey, if it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad. I do not waste. I don't waste stuff. So yeah, it's definitely not good. Okay. So here's I think I might wait unless somebody wants their stuff early this week. Let me see. Who do we have? Our usuals. Becky, Dana, Barbara. Ooh, Barbara. I gotta send Barbara some. Is Barbara here yet? I have to send Barbara. I'm gonna send Barbara some hair from Uncle Steph. I guess her niece or somebody or great granddaughter or granddaughter makes art with hair. So I'm gonna donate to the cause. Okay, what you see? Yeah, you should take the oldest utensils and put them in a shadow box for memories. There's some, I mean, a lot of this is very old. A lot of, like, look at this one. Wooden handle. Definitely old. Oh, if I have brown in my teeth, it's because I love pumpernickel bread. Anyway, so Madman, I've never seen it, but that era of, they always had a martini in their hand and stuff. So those pitchers, the glass pitchers with the handles going up and around, and they don't connect at the top at all. I have a couple of those, and they're etched. I have the swirl, or the stir. I have stirs that are like this long, and they're glass. One or two of them have 24 karat on it. But those glass rods for stirring, I mean, they've lasted almost 100 years. That's a long time for thin rods of glass yeah. So I have 4 or 5 of those, and they were my mother's stuff. But I love the pictures. I'll have to take a picture of the pictures. I bought 2 Napier jiggers. Okay. Silver plated, just a memory. Yeah. The only things I have sold, these were the tags that hung on, that you can just hang on a bottle. I've had like 40 bottles with the matching tops that are glass. Some of them are cut glass or whatever. And I have them all in my booth for like $8. And, on that you would put, because, it's just a beautiful decanter, right? So I also sold some sterling silver decanter. It's like on a chain with a little tag and whiskey. And yeah, I sold those a while ago, but they were sterling. Yeah, so I have a couple of those martini pitchers. Yeah, really, really cool. All right, so I think this one has yep. So this one's a set. This has a matching spoon and a strainer. It says stainless steel, Japan. Wooden handles. Really, really cool. These, I guess you can hang up. How am I going to do this? This bag's got to go. It's gross. Get another one. Here we go. All right. So yeah, these are really cool. I think it's just the 2. I have a lot of ones that are. Let's go back down. Let's go. I didn't know Napier made jiggers. I have quite a few. I definitely have quite a few of those. This one's cute with the fish on it. And this is a small one, Japan, probably from the 50s. Small enough to like keep on a boat or whatever. So that's to muddle your whatever you want to muddle. Open stuff, mix. It's got a name on there. I can't see what it says. Oh, let's go to the microscope. What does it say? Irvinware? Irvinware. Never heard of that. It says Irvinware. Let me write that one down. Irvinware. Yeah, so if there's, and oh, I think this. Oh, look at that. I didn't even know that was in there. So cool. I did not know that was in there. I was just taking a chance. So I'm sure this is a measuring, you might use that to measure. Muddle, open a bottle, open a bottle of wine, open a can of beer. It's got a little bit of everything on here. You can muddle on this side. Irvinware. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's nice, Susie. I'm so glad. Yeah, the name tag things. There was a lot of the same exact ones, and mine, I couldn't find any copies of mine for sale. So yeah, that's pretty cool. All right. Taking a bite. There's another. Okay, I was right. See how it says 2 ounces up there? 1 ounce, half ounce. Oh. Oh. Did not know. I've never opened those. I never knew that those existed. Bottle opener, muddler. So yeah, 2 ounces, 1 ounce, half ounce. And it says Chase USA, and their emblem is a, what are they called? Half horse, half person, and it's got an arrow. What are they called? I have a blank mind right now. Here he is. Is the other side? Yeah, that's true. You can crack ice with that. Muddle, crack ice, whatever you want to do. It's for slamming stuff. Chase, write that. Chase USA. Not Neptune. It's a half horse, half. Hi, Crystal. The guy's half horse and half. What the heck are they called? Half horse, half person, and he's got an arrow. Not Pegasus is a horse. What are they when they're half horse? A centaur. Thank you very much. I just could not remember. Centaur. That's pretty cool. But yeah, it's a multi-tool. There's a lot of things like that they use, multi-tool things. When I was a little girl, a lot of this stuff, and I would see, my mom liked to potty, so I would see a lot of this stuff. I think this is something that I had. This is like modern. The Fairmont Hotel. I don't even know if that's a thing still. The Fairmont Hotel. I'm going to Google it. Ooh, it's at the Copley Plaza. La-di-da. Hi, Miss Jennifer. We'll go make some money, girl. And it's also for Sagittarius. Susie, you're so right. But it is a centaur as well. So stuff like this sells like online. People like little mementos. This is wood with like an enameling or something over it. It's just an opener. Definitely old. I would think that's like for soda pop or whatever, but definitely old. Now look at this one. This says Gallagher and Burton and Company, Baltimore, Maryland, fine blended whiskeys. And then it says Vaughton, Chicago, made, patented in USA, Gallagher and Burton. This looks a little wonky. Bottle opener, and then this part looks a little wonky. Well, people like the signage and things like that, so. This is cool. It says Scott Product and Company, Newark, New Jersey, bottle opener. It's a hard hat. This is all metal. It's just like an enamel over it or painted, whatever. Pretty cool. Wait till you see some of these. Horrors are crazy. Now this one looks like a bottle of something. Alistair, 1788, white seal, blended whiskey. But it's liquor themed, but it's a screwdriver, flathead. This one says peace. I guess that would be one you would use during the holidays. I don't even remember that one. The Farberware one, this one's mine. This is one I used to use at work. Need some WD-40. Yeah, this one was my home one. That's why it doesn't open up easy. But I have a separate work bag with all kinds of openers. Look at this opener. Bottle opener. Happy, made in China. Just a plastic bottle. Does not open. It's cute little things. Priscilla, what's going on? Nice long stir. Has no other function. If you're layering liquor, you would pour off the back of this so it doesn't go plunging into the next layer. Stirring. This one's definitely older. The Sheraton Hotel. This one's in Chicago. This one's pretty cool. I'm sure my mother stole it. Bottle opener at one end and hey, Becky. We're going through some of my mom's bar stuff. This is a regular. All this stuff it's been in here for a while. This one I remember my mom using when we were kids. She had this one for a long time too. This is bamboo. This says made in France. I think it's bamboo. It's definitely wood. This is just dark wood. Probably from the 40s. It says Japan. This one says Bermuda. Stainless steel. Mecca, Denmark. Made in Denmark. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. Oh, wow. I've seen you prom at the Sheraton Hotel in Boston. Really? Oh, Barbara. Hey, Barbara. I was just saying, I was wondering if you were here yet. I gotta send you some hair for your, I think it's your granddaughter. This is Magna, Taiwan, probably from the 70s, 60s. It's pretty cool advertising. This one still has the thing on it. Just for openers. It tells you how to insert it and open it. So that is sharp. So this is a wine opener. It's just a different type. This is made in Italy. And you would put this in around the cork. One side, then the other. Then you push it all the way down, and to remove the cork, you just rotate it. Interesting. Made in Italy. Okay. Oh, I have another one of these. There's two of these. Just says happy, and it's an opener. Actually feels good in the hand. Sometimes, they don't feel very good, especially when you're opening things over and over again. It has to be comfortable. My church key that I used was stolen out of my car. It was awesome. It was from a brewery in Georgia, I think. And I literally, you know how you have like keys attached to your belt and it zips back like when you let them go? That's exactly what my church key was like. And somebody stole it out of my car. Right, this is a pourer. I have all different pourers. Oops. So this would go in here. Air vented extension tube. Insert the plastic tube in smaller hole at the bottom of the pourer. This has never been used. So the Beefeater gin, it would come out of the hat here. Brand spanking new. With the box. Pretty cool. If somebody is really into Beefeaters. Beth, what's going on? All right, let me grab a couple more things. All right. I'm stuffing my face. I got rid of a lot of my mother's swirl things here. Twizzlers, Swizzlers. These are from like everywhere. My mom had so many. All right. I have old ice buckets. This one's really cool. Does this have a name? This says, I don't know what it says. Serve Master Creations, it says. Definitely 60s, 70s. And of course, they're filled with stuff. So here's pourers. Yeah, this still has its hold on one sec. Still has the lining and everything. Could use a cleaning. Yeah, it's pretty cool. My mom used to use it. Absolutely. She used to use it for storing other things in. Like the stuff I just took out of there. So all these pourers are new. These are all stuff that I had picked up over time. Things we use for work, or a lot of the times the accounts, like the different wine companies or beer companies or liquor companies, they would bring you in samples of their pours, or you can ask them for extra. So that's what these are. These are new. These are not old at all. This one is one of my faves. That's why it's in a separate bag. This one's pretty cool. Perfect. Very comfortable in the hand. Works great. What did Susie say? When I was young, my parents went out and they always brought back little umbrellas they put in the drinks. We thought they were great, and we used them for Barbies. Yeah. Exactly. right, I'm going to go down scope for these other ones. So here's some pourers in here. So I got a couple of these. These are from back in the day. If you lose the cap of your liquor bottle, they actually would make another, make these caps that you can use. This is old. This is part of the set, and it had a cover. Yeah. So there's 3 of them. The green one doesn't have a cover. It says Germany, West Germany on these. These are from West Germany. So there's 3 of those. Interesting. This is really cool. This goes into a bottle of liquor, and it's top heavy. It's got some name up here. Really can't see. Is it open? No. It looks like an R2D2 or something like that, doesn't it? This one is so cool. There's your pourer. I want some of that. Yeah, I told you my mom has some pretty cool ones. All right, let's put, I'm going to put this pourer with the other pourers. Yeah, so those are some pretty old pourers. There we go. All right, now what's in this one? So this actually has, these almost look like, I wonder if these are Bakelite. These look like cherry Bakelite. I never even thought of that. I didn't even know. Oh. I want to test these. I want to see if these are Bakelite. I didn't even know what Bakelite was, so I wouldn't have known to test for it. You know what I mean? I'm wondering. It looks like cherry Bakelite. Hold on. Hold the phone. Let me get my Simichrome cream polish. Uh-oh. Where's it? There it is. And I'm like, where's it at? Need a couple of that would be really cool. Jennifer. Thanks so much, Jennifer. Yeah, I'm wondering if these are Bakelite. Now, this is one of the first ones my mom gave me when I first moved out. So, I don't know. Wouldn't that be cool? Let's test it. The night, yeah. But you have to put it in some liquor, and you don't drink. Okay, I just need a little bit. Do some on the top. Well, I'll be damned. Friggin' oh. Okay, I just did the top. I'm gonna do the handles, but that I don't know what made me think of it. I'll do it right here. Oh, can you see? No, let's do the downscope so you can see. I'm like, that looks like cherry Bakelite. It's yellow. Oh my God. It is definitely yellow. It is. Oh my God. Let me clean that off. Oh my goodness. Who'd have thunk? Oh, we didn't go through jewelry, but we found Bakelite. That's nuts. That was, I don't know why I thought of it. And I've had that for so long. But I didn't have, when my mom gave me that, I didn't know what Bakelite was. I would have just said it was plastic. Or acrylic, I think I would have probably said. Well, now that I've wiped it off, I want to try it again. Is it from the smoke? My mother was a heavy smoker, so let's try this again. I mean, it looks like cherry. Oh. Madonna mia. All right, I just want to be sure. Let me try this one more time. Now that I washed it off with like a detergent. Yes. Yes. Score. I thought maybe it was just because it looks like oh yeah, that's Bakelite. Woo! Oh. I can ring my bell. Ring my bell. Yeah, that is definitely Bakelite. That's awesome. We hit the jackpot. Who'd have thunk? I just thought this was a piece of That is crazy. Let me put a little water on the napkin here. I want to get that simichrome off of there. That was really cool. So I don't see a name. Y'all, we need to Google-ate this. That is Bakelite. I've had this for 40 years. Didn't know it was Bakelite. But like I said, like I didn't even know what Bakelite was. And now that I do, I'm like, with the light here, I was like, wow. Maybe it is. I thought it was wood. I don't know. It is not. It is a cherry Bakelite. Amazing. Really? I mean, maybe it's because I have a lot of natural light in here with all my windows and I mean, it's really, I don't know if you could see how it's a nice, it's not see-through cherry and, Bakelite, but why did I think it was wood? I thought it was wood, but it's not. Is that a chip on there? No. I'm going to take a picture and see what's, there's no name. No name on the bottom. Nothing. And nothing in here. Nothing on the inside. I can't tell you how many times I use this too. A lot. Especially in college. Let me take a cover back on this. Thank God for Simichrome. That is so cool. All right. That's probably going to have to be my thumbnail, right? It said motion detected at my front door. Oh, hubby's home. Hope it didn't cost too much for the vehicle. Okay, we're gonna Google Lens it. We're gonna Google-ate it. Well, it'd be good if I opened up. I'm gonna Google-ate it. See what comes up. Vintage MCM Chrome Art Deco Ice Bucket, Bakelite handles and pedestal base. This says $68. That's what it's listed as. Now this one is $125. Yeah, who'd have thunk? Score! Oh my goodness, what are you guys saying? Susie, it would look awesome in your bar. Yeah, I think we forget that there's a lot of like silverware sets, forks, knives, spoons. Like some of them have the handles are Bakelite. That is so cool. So it's MCM. Let me write that down. Mid-century modern, mid-century modern, vintage, mid-century modern, chrome, Art Deco, which it is, ice bucket, with Bakelite handles. That's nuts. Handles. That's really cool. So yeah, I've used this many a time over the years. Many, many times. Who'd have known? Who'd have thunk? All right, I just put that in there. Let me see. Oh, these are really cool. I forgot about these. These are still labeled. These are sterling. It says Japan. Rogers. Silver plate. But I love that it's the blue, that a lot of people collect that blue, cobalt blue. Really, really cute. FB Rogers silver plate, salt and pepper shakers. Really cute. Yeah, you don't have one anymore? So these are the ones that I really like. I don't know what the heck was on that. All these bags. I have a bag of bags. But I reuse them, so there we go. Okay. Oh, I just dropped it. It's a doggy. And I believe this is horn. It's made out of horn. But I mean, you can see he's got like, you can see where his whiskers are and everything. Brass. Here's the other one. It's a boxer. Aren't these cute? So they are both made out of horn, carved horn. I have vodka in the house as I made my own vanilla extract with it. Ooh, really? You'll have to show me, Susie. I don't know what that is. Is that a... very elongated face? Not a greyhound. This is definitely a boxer. This one here. But yeah, they're brass. They're really, really pretty. Like these look really good sitting on a bar. You know what I mean? You have a boxer puppy? Yum, Susie. That's right, Becky. All right, let's go down. Let's go. Tons of recipes online. Nice. Yeah, these need to be cleaned up. It's dirty. They're old. But yeah, you could on here you can see like the marbling of the horn, right? And I don't know what kind of doggy this is. It has a very elongated snout. Maybe one of those little hot dog dogs. Little Basset hound? Basset hound? No. Yeah, you can see like all his little whisker area there. All right. So the other thing I have in here are these cute little spoons. I think they're like for caviar or whatever, but that is wooden handles with brass or copper. I'm not quite sure. I think it's brass. But I believe that's the box it came in. And it says Randall's. Yeah, if these were shined up, this would be nice. And there's 5. Yeah, I don't know if those are like for caviar or what. Oh, that could be an Irish setter. They definitely do have an elongated face. You can see the caramelizing in the. Let me see if I can use this. Hold on. Well, it definitely glows because it's a natural material. I was trying to put the light underneath it to see if it would come through, but yeah, there's a lot of different colors. Is that a seam? If that's a seam, then it can't be bone. Maybe I never noticed that before. I was always told these were bone. Now that I'm looking at them, I see a seam here. Do you think these can be Bakelite? I mean, they're like fluorescing. Like it was they're actually fluorescing like it was like amber does, it turns like that green. I'm going to use some Simichrome on it and see what that does. We're just playing. So we have Zena's first vet appointment tomorrow. Tomorrow at in the morning, and let's see. It has a little discoloring, but I don't know if that's just dirt. Yeah, a little discoloring, but not. It's I don't know. It's not as prominent. Just oh, Debbie. Okay. I thought these were horn, but they're not. There's a seam. I'm double checking to see if it's could be Bakelite. So there's another color coming up, but not as prominent as we on the cherry. It's a bit yellowed. See? I don't know. I'd have to do some more investigating. I don't, they are not, definitely not. What's my phone? Okay. Let's do Google Lens. I'm going to Google-ate it. Bottle opener vintage. 1950s. That's a bulldog. It's not the same exact shape, but I would say it's from the 50s as well. What's that one made out of? It doesn't say. $180. Ooh. They're saying it's a greyhound. Remember I said, oh, wait. It's not exactly. Not exactly. Oh, I like the hand. Ooh, look at the black cat. I like that one. I like that one. I like the hand. I think I have one of these somewhere. It's like a vintage. Yeah, you put it to the wall. It's like a dog or something. See this little wiener dog? All right. I don't see anything. Vintage bronze greyhound. Oh, no, that's a whole statue. Oh, that's a double bulldog. Interesting. So cool. I am not sure what it is made of. All right, going down the rabbit hole. Aren't those funny? The dog with the corkscrew tail. I don't know. I'm gonna have to wipe off the simichrome and I'm not quite sure what these are made of. I always just thought that they were horn. It's wild how I still can't believe that I made that association of the Art Deco ice bucket with the Bakelite handles and stuff. That is just so cool. So sorry. Okay. There seem to be some technical difficulties with the auction you're modding at. Let me see. All right. How is everybody doing? We've been on for an hour and a half. And I have a puppy. And that would not go to bed. I had my first shot yesterday at the doctor's office for my psoriatic arthritis. And I cried. And so, and then we tried to get the dog in the crate last night. She would not go. I'm like, honey, I gotta go lay down. So I laid down at about 8:00. He woke me up at midnight, and then I was up from midnight to 3 a.m. trying to get the dog in the crate. And I just gave up and just cordoned off like the room and tried to make sure that there was nothing that she can get into. But I have the crate small. These are really cool. So that's all not all of it, but that's some of the things from my mom. I might have to keep this one just because it's Bakelite. You know what I mean? Oop, there's the sixth one. Oh, there it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 6. Haha. So yeah, I'm really, really tired today because of being up all night. So she must have had some trauma. I mean, it was hard enough to coax her in for the first couple of nights. She was not having it last night, just not. But also I couldn't get her in. She's too big. She's too big for the thing, and I don't know if the new crate came. It's supposed to be coming sometime today. Also, I don't know if you guys you guys have animals, and I ordered stuff through Chewy because my niece told me to, and I said okay, and She said she gets a lot of discounted stuff. Her dog has diabetes. So she said she gets all his medications there. It's a lot cheaper, blah, blah, blah. So a shampoo came with the little appendage, to squeeze it out or whatever, was off. So I called them up. I'm like, okay, well, can you send me a label? I'll send it back. They're like, oh no, we'll just send you another one. I'm like, what do you mean you just send me another one? They're like, we'll just send you another one. I'm like, okay, cool, thank you. And then today when I called, because the mat that I got, it's I'll show you. The mat that I got looks like that. Now it says it's fleece. Now it looks like fleece, right? They're furry, like it's shaggy. And my dog thinks it's see, that doesn't look like it's furry, does it? I thought it was like, it says fleece. I thought it was going to be like a velveteen kind of material. Or, well, the dog went after it because she thought it was a play toy. So obviously I can't have those. So I called them today and asked them to, send them back. I need to order. I already ordered something of a regular material. And you know what they told me? I said, okay, so will you send it to my email so I can send back? Can I put them both in the same, because I had two different sizes. Can I put them in the same box? Did you want them in separate boxes? She's like, hold on a second. And then she came back and she said, well, you don't have to send them back. We want you to donate them to the local shelter. I said, what? So Chewy does some stuff. I don't know. So this one hasn't even come yet. This one's huge. It's 54 inches. And like I said, I already have the smaller one. And she attacked it. Yeah, she thought it was like a plaything. And because, it was fuzzy. Like it's a stuffed animal. Furry. So yeah, they told me to donate the beds to they can't sell used beds, but they weren't used. I haven't even, the second one, it hasn't even gotten to my house yet. It's still brand new. Debbie, it's not even at my house yet. They said, well, when it gets there, just donate it to the local place. I thought that was amazing. I think that's fantastic because, yeah, they're always in need of bedding. But yeah, it's not even opened. Not even here yet at the house. Because I did open the other one and she went right for it like it was like a stuffed animal. Like shit. Anyway, so yeah, they told me to donate 2 beds. So one is 54 inches. That's the one that was supposed to go in the new cage. Hopefully the cage, I don't know if the cage is here yet. And then the other one is a smaller one to go in the smaller cage, because that cage I'm going to put in my car so we can go places and she will be comfortable. All right. It's been an hour and a half, and I liked going through all the bar stuff. I don't know what we're going to have on Monday. I used to work for a blanket company in North Carolina, okay. Even if it's in the original bag, even if it's unopened. When something gets to a customer, it's considered used. Hi, Lulu. Well, it's prohibited. I gotcha. So I thought it was really cool to be able to donate it. Becky, I'm going to get going myself because I have to take the dog out, and I have to take a nap. I'm exhausted. Again, I was up from 12 to 3, and then I was up again at 8. So, and then I had to mop everything because she had an accident, but she's doing so much better. And oh, let me show you. She's so good. She's so good. I will try to do some. I definitely have more stuff. Obviously, I have more stuff to have on Monday. But if there's anything in particular, just let me know. What you got? You like that ball? Come on, get the ball. Get the ball. Good girl. Come on, bring it over here. We found a ball in the yard. No. What are you doing? Oh, jeez. She's just so cute. You like it? You like that ball? She's so pretty. Oh. I'll teach that ball something. Yeah, she's really, really pretty. I love these pictures. Look, she's sleeping with her bone. See the bone? She's sleeping with it under her head. She loves that bed. She didn't like when I first got it. All stretched out. She's a character. If you have pet mark clothes, take the pup with you and pick out a bed. Oh, well, you know what? I can't do that yet, Lulu, because she doesn't have her shots. I was told to not bring her to any of those type of stores, or don't bring her to a dog park or anything until she gets her shots, which is tomorrow. So I have not done the billing. If you guys want your stuff right away, let me know. Otherwise, I think I'm just gonna leave it for and instead of I think I'm gonna leave it and then have it for next week, and I'll do 2 weeks of invoices in one, and that way it goes out in one package. If that is not okay with you, shoot me an email. Let me know. If you need your stuff right away, I'll send it out right away. Yeah, there's just so much to do. So much to do. Yeah, and I want to go take her out, take her for a nice walk, and then I need a nice nap. I'm looking at myself. I can see my eyes are like hanging out of my head. All right. So this was my favorite thing that we found today, with the Bakelite handles and top Art Deco. Really, really cool. Really, really cool. All right, I'm gonna get going. I had so much fun. Just you guys could have been anywhere, but you were here with me and each other, and I love you guys so much. It's such a supportive, awesome group of people here. Susie, love to you and the family. Prayers, extra prayers for Susie's hubby. Right now, Dana has one more chemo next month. Prayers to her, and extra prayers to everybody, because we all need them. I need them. You need them. Our older rescue has passed away. Oh, I'm so sorry, Lulu. Okay, Barbara, I am gonna if you can ask the person that wants the hair what if she wants the ponytails, just let me know what if there's a texture or a color or whatever, a length. Just let me know, and we'll get that together. Okay. Oh goodness gracious! What else can I say? What else can I say? Oh, do you know, guys? I got a super chat from Miss Tanya, and I played a super chat thing.
I
love it. Oh my god! All right, that's the force. Okay, I should have warned you. I do snort when I laugh really hard. How cute is that? I love these little snippets. And then we have. I want to thank you all for just being you guys. Please be kind to one another and be kind to yourself. And I had so much fun. Thanks so much for hanging out with me and each other. I mean, you guys could have been anywhere, but you were here with me. We'll talk, girl. You're still here? You guys crack me up. All right. Love you. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks so much for hanging out. Bye, y'all.